your expectations for this competition? What have the coaches laid out to you what to expect between you and Gary?
To go out there and get a bunch of opportunities to play my game, honestly. They haven't expressed a specific timeline or anything like that. It's just about going out there and doing my thing and let the rest take care of itself.
What have you specifically worked on during the off-season to prepare yourself for camp?
Summer's a great time for the chemistry you get with the guys, and chemistry's not always going and throwing all day. It's going to the pool, hanging out, swimming, golfing a little bit. So the chemistry with the guys, I think it's a really tight group now, and just whether it's receivers, tight ends, running backs, O-line, and even the defensive guys, we're just all getting tighter and tighter every day, and that was the fun thing about this summer is we were working hard off the field and, relaxing even harder.
What was the biggest lessons you took from those games at the end of last season?
It's just like any game, any practice or anything. You just go back, watch the film, and try not to make the same mistake twice. That's just kind of something I live by is learn from your mistakes. The L's in the loss column are for lessons. And so learning what you can from those lessons is what makes great players great.
So when we got out here, the team session were split. You were running one, Gary was running the other. How long have you guys been doing that? Did you do it in the spring, or is that new?
That's a way we do to maximize reps.
Right.
So we can split our offense up into 2 different groups and then do 2 different groups within that. So we essentially have 4 different groups going, and so every position can get a ton of reps. And so that's we do that in the summer a lot to get a lot of reps for everybody. When we do our PRPs, that's how we do it. And so that's just kind of been business.
Since when, though, is what I'm asking. So you've been here?
Yeah, since I've been here, we've been doing that.
Okay.
How does day one of training camp compare to sort of where you were this time last year? I'm sure there's a lot more experience, a lot more comfort, that kind of thing, but how do the two kind of compare for you?
Yeah, it's a world of difference. Anybody who's played this position knows that the more years you got in an offense, the more you know, the more further you'll be along. I think I took a huge step from a year ago to today. There's definitely big improvements in my game, especially within this offense. And so I feel like I'm showcasing that more and more every day.
You feel more comfortable with
that's
the system?
That's the name of the game right there, yeah. So being yourself within the offense is what I've been able to do. I'm still running this offense. I'm not cowboying it, but I'm myself 100%. And so that's how you take that next step up. Last year is probably me just trying to get this offense ran. You know what I mean? Be somebody who can get it done. But it's like you can able to find yourself do the extra stuff, do the better stuff. The improviser stuff, the stuff that I love to do. Can add that to the offense and make it even better.
What's your comfort level with the receivers at this point?
Probably 100 out of 100, if you ask me. Yeah.
What are your objectives personally through fall, and then also what do you want this offense? What does this offense need to do through fall camp?
Just kind of continue to learn and grow. The one thing I love about Jay Hill and his defense is they can throw so much at you that going against this defense is going to be the best training for us all fall camp. So these guys, the more reps they get, as a unit together in those team reps, you can only get so many every day because of wear and tear and stuff like that. And so that's the big thing for, I think, this offense and me especially, just to see all these different looks one after another. The Big 12's got some interesting defenses that are different than your old defenses back in the day. And so being able to see a bunch of different stuff from him and then just kind of get in the film and study that is going to be important for us this fall. Yeah.
A-Rod said that focus has to be running the ball better. Obviously, part of that's the quarterback run game, but also the entire run game. What needs to happen for that to happen, in this upcoming season?
I bet you right after that he said the run game is an 11-man thing, and it's everybody on the field. And so that's not just the O-line running the ball. It's not just the running back, the quarterback, the receivers. It's being a unit and doing it together. The nice thing about our offense right now is we have so many returners. From our captain up front, Connor Pay, to Cody Epps, who's been here for Chase Roberts, to even the newer guys are not new anymore, like the new receivers and Darius and Keelan. Those guys aren't new anymore. So everybody's been in it. Everybody knows it. So now it's not about, what am I doing? It's, all right, how am I going to do this? And then how am I going to do it to my best ability? And so everybody's taking that next step in the run game. Coach Woods has owned that so well, and he's made big differences, and he's been incredible since he's been here day one, and even in the pass game. He's the best.
Jake, as a quarterback, is it important to have a starter named for continuity's sake, for teamwork's sake, or is that a big deal to you?
I was talking to John Beck in the offseason. He said I think every year he played here was competing for the starting job, and he was a pretty good quarterback, and they had some success in his later years. So I don't know if that answers your question, but it's good to have competition all the time, because competition at the quarterback position will breed higher levels of play and higher competition at the other positions. And so that's been awesome to see. Like, our safety position is one of the most competitive positions on the field right now. And between that and the quarterback competition, everybody's got a higher sense of urgency, higher, drive every day. And so it's been really good.
Any other questions for Jake?
Sweet. Thanks, guys.